Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Aries and it's for the month of May, a little bit over 2026. I'll just fix my chair, sorry. So, yes, for May 2026. I hope you'll enjoy it. And this is about every area of your life. It covers every part of your life. So let us begin. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to this reading. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it empowers you, takes you to where you want to be. All the information that is relevant for you from the heavens, the universe, all coming towards you in this reading. So let us begin. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. My dear Aries, prior to the coffee cup, I do meditate. For those of you who are new, I meditate and I'm given a lot of information which I write down on a piece of paper and I deliver these to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. Glasses on, and let us begin by showing you how beautiful your coffee cup is. This time it's really turned out beautiful because I had just the Turkish coffee, which is the one that I truly love. Sometimes I was mixing it with this other coffee, which was like Brazilian or black coffee. But the Turkish coffee is the one that I really love. I was mixing it together. Now I'm not anymore. I'm just loving drinking it like this for you on your behalf. And the coffee cup looks magnificent. Wow, absolutely incredible. Let's have a look at what's going on in your life and what are important factors for you to know. Wow. Okay. Starting with the first thing and why I said, wow, there's a beautiful path, my dear Aries. But in order to get there, there's just some situations that are a bit complicated where you need to tread thoughtfully. You need to tread with care. Just so that you can avoid disagreements, so that you can avoid conflict. It's so important. Maybe even to the point, caution is there, cautioning you how to sort of proceed, how you will have to resort to sometimes. And this isn't for every Aries. This is for some of you, especially if you're a lawyer or if you're dealing with difficult people, criminal people, like anything like that. I just feel like there's some sort of underhanded methods to get a particular project pushed through. And now when I say underhanded, it doesn't mean because Aries are very loyal. They're known. You are known for your loyalty. So being underhanded isn't something you can do. But there could be some sort of manipulation that you might that you might need to go through in order to either compete to push this through, to overcome somebody who's greedy and set in their ways or set in a strong power. There are obstacles there are obstacles concerning, how can I put this? Secret oppositions to your plan. Somebody's opposing what you want to do. So there could be a rival that could be challenging you, challenging your authority even, and that could be something that might not be for everybody. This could be just like, there are arguments, there is frustration, there is conflict. I can see that. And this is but one thing is good to know, it's temporary. This is coming to an end. So you do need to be cautious and you need to tread carefully. There is a situation asking you not to judge a situation, just surrender to it. And I know that's very difficult for an Aries to do, to surrender to something they don't believe in or something that they see that it needs clearing. But I feel like there is a situation where you have no choice, but the only way out is to surrender to that situation. You'll see yourself that you've reached an impasse and it's out of your hands and the issue is forcing you to let go. And that's going to be very difficult, but you have no choice but to. You've got to withdraw from the situation and really contemplate and build your strength again and not let anything distract you. Quietness is needed. This is, like I said, a temporary situation and it's over. And it's right after this that I do see that there may be some criticism that you might need to accept or put up with, or even, like I said, surrender to, because this is a situation a little bit bigger than not bigger than you, but bigger than the whole thing itself. So it's really, really deep. Of course, different Aries will be experiencing this in a different way, especially if you're born in the Chinese year of the rat, Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of I'm just trying to think who else. The dog, Chinese year of the dog, Chinese year of the tiger. So you might be facing these issues, but like I said, it's temporary and it's gonna dissipate and disappear. But one thing I'll tell you, once this is over, you're realizing something. And what you're realizing is that you always felt you had a higher calling in life. And now you're connecting with someone or a situation that everything is becoming clear to you. You're understanding what's going on. Something about moving, something about a house, and something about someone that's saying something. There's a head of someone. Doesn't have any eyes or anything, but there is a head of someone saying that, showing that you are dealing with someone that is open to discussing information, discussing things with you. They're open to that. But you are trying your best to avoid saying anything until you get some information. Some of you are waiting for some sort of clarity, some sort of information coming to you very soon. It could be coming as an email, as a call, or something like that. I do see that there are compliments also. Now, this head here could be about someone trying to send you some sort of compliments. It could be an admirer. That's why it doesn't have a face, like it doesn't have eyes or anything. It's showing that someone that you don't see. It could be an admirer. This could be the new beginning. I feel like there could be a great new beginning. Many of you are starting new with a new energy. Could be a new person. There's also a possibility of a new home, a place where you feel you belong, and safety, family, comfort, traditions, all of that united in this framework that looks like something to do with a house, a structured building, shelter, boundaries. It could also represent all of those things. It could be connected to the time of your birth, connected to maybe something that might have initiated in 2025. I see the snake here, Chinese year of the snake. I see the Chinese year of the rabbit here. I see April, also April, big time. So it could be someone like you, Aries or Taurus. It could be something to do with a building, a structured building, a job offer. It's connected to that information that's coming, and it's connected to the letter K for kilogram. You will feel very confident, and success is imminent. It surrounds you. You're making the best of it, and you're feeling that you are overwhelmed with so much positive. You're seeing it. There's a part of you that you just want to take time out, lie back, rest, and relax. Some of you might be considering taking a short trip, but there's something you've been working on for some time, and it's really developing over time. You're seeing your hard work. You're seeing this, and it's like for some of you, it could be a situation like a family legacy that you want to leave for others or for your family. It's good stuff. Whatever you're doing, whatever you've done, it's developing over time, and you're seeing it rise, transform. So that is absolutely incredible. Now, moving on from this to the next level, where it shows that you are doing well, you are on target. You could be meeting someone born in the Chinese year of the snake. There is someone also that could be born in the Chinese year of the snake, or born in October, which is either Libra or Scorpio. Something that's happening very naturally. Like you don't have to put an effort. It's naturally happening. It could be to do with freedom. It could be to do with success. It could be to do with something happening around October, November, the Scorpio season, Libra season. I do feel like there's a lot of compassion is needed in this action, whatever action you're taking, whatever you're thinking of doing. And some of you are falling in love with someone. You know, it looks to me like some of you have started connecting with someone, but there is fear. it's like there's a lot of compassion. Maybe it starts as compassion and then turns into some sort of feelings, let's say love, but maybe it's more compassion. There is a situation with a partnership where you are concerned that when this person really gets to know the real you, they might not be able to stay on. They might leave you. There is a situation. Maybe you're not being yourself. You're putting on a facade. And you might be worried that this person will leave you when they really get to know you. It's a situation where you may feel that you don't deserve their love. This could be someone of masculine energy rather than feminine. That's what I'm seeing. I do see also that there is a broken ring, which shows parting of ways. Some of you are leaving a situation. It could be business or work, career, leaving and starting something new. You are given the power. You are given the strength. That's really wonderful to see, to overcome this situation. I see a beautiful eagle where you are set free in a way, and you are overcoming challenges with the eagle. But you're seeing things very clearly, like you're seeing it from a higher perspective, like an eagle does. And it's also to do with hope, new hope. It's to do with opportunity. It's also to do with perspective. So you're looking at your life from a high up level, on a high level of perspective, trying to see what to do now that this situation is coming to an end. There's a chapter that's coming to an end. Whatever you do while you are in that process, don't give in to doubt. Don't give in to any kind of, no matter how disappointing a situation may be, don't give in to suspicion. Just be honest with your feelings, with the way you're dealing with everybody and dealing with others. Be real, be honest. And make sure your expectations are also real and not, so that they don't sway you to a level where you don't understand where you're at. It's so important. And don't let ever pride stand in your way. There is a situation with pride, and it is to do with a challenging situation. Challenge and pride is all over the place. Something about October again. I got October. I had October before, now October again twice. I've got number 19 here, also very strong. And I've got the letter A for apple over here. And I've got the letter P for pony. And I've got the letter S for smokes. Why did smoke come along? That's strange. I was going to say scorpions or snakes. Anyway, after this ending, this chapter that's parting of ways, you're learning a lot. There's a lot to learn. There's so much. It taught you so much, and you're learning so much. There are still further challenges. That is a fact. But all you need to do is recognize your strength, because you are given the power and the strength, unlike anyone, to handle what is happening. Now, I do see a beautiful rainbow. Everything is opening up. Everything is becoming, a difficult situation is passing. It's over. You're overcoming it, which is wonderful. And you keep going forward. And that is important. Enjoy the journey, and you'll see that you're treading carefully, but you're taking action like you were not before. You're able to take action. Some of you are able to move. Some of you might be looking at the details of a situation. There is a unique situation that you are looking at. You're trying to decode something fragile, something that needs precise handling, fragile handling. There is something like that. But I do see you taking action. I do see you even connecting with someone that's of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. It is a time where you're considering to start a project or maintain things the way they are. I just feel like there is some sort of something that's motivating you to take an action. There is something like that. There's someone also there that you're connecting with, someone that likes constant change. Could be fire energy, someone very passionate, but they're very emotional in a way, or their temperament maybe it's someone quite understanding, but there's a change. There's constant change in this situation. I also see right next to this, there's a pendulum, which shows again fluctuating of feelings. But then there's money there. So fluctuating of money is there, fluctuating of feelings with someone of high energy that you could be in partnership with or working with. There may be all this may be in regard to indecision. Strategy is needed. Thinking deep is needed. And that is going to give you the right strategy to implement. Making the right choices will enhance the situation and will bring you the change that you need. So, and plus the implementing of the rules or strategies that is needed. You're rising above money issues. You're rising above a lot of issues. And some of you are starting a business and the business is doing well. It's taking off well. There's a lot of profits and there is a lot of authority working, like in high places where you are having a position of authority. Some of you are looking at spiritual work. Some of you are searching for life's purpose, wanting to know what your mission is, where you're at, what's coming next. And you know what? What's coming next? I see a great integration between you and someone. A lot of emotional fulfillment is there. Promise is there. And you're finally reaching to a level where it's going to be the desired outcome with someone you're integrating with and feeling very much fulfillment. I feel like this could be a soulmate connection, and I'm seeing possibly earth here very strong. I did see fire before, but now I'm seeing earth, which is your twin flame. And if we put water with the earth, it becomes your soulmate. So I'm seeing that very strong. Many of you are dealing with collaborating with a lot of people. There's networking, there's marketing, there's expansion, there's spotlight, working with things that are like not including, but dealing with social media, something to do with publicity, connection, exposure, all of that. All of that is connected. And then what I'm seeing next is surrendering to your journey, finally accepting that this is what it's meant to be, releasing control and trying to hold on to things as you get what you need, because you're getting what you need. And when you get what you need, this is going to be over. There was someone maybe trying to come between you and something you wanted. That wedge is over. That chapter is finished. I'm seeing that now the time has come for you to really work well. You're culminating your effort with someone and completing something. There's a lot of abundance and there's great strategies. Again, the strategies you're implementing are doing well. It's helping you not only spend wisely, but calculate everything wisely, your finances, and looking at the long term if you're investing. You're thinking things very deeply before taking action, which is really wonderful. There's a lot of fulfillment, a lot of release, and focusing on your needs. You're enjoying now because there's a harvest. I see you're moving on, but you're harvesting what you truly deserve. There's great new beginning that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You're receiving a gift. There's a gift, a special gift from someone. Doesn't show what it is, but it's a beautiful box. A big, glorious box. Box represents a gift. It might not be a box. It might be a big lump sum. It might be a boat. It might be a car. It's something that shows that it's so meaningful and massive. When this is coming, you're becoming very happy and you're becoming very confident, and it's like it's sort of making you feel confident, and you want to share your ideas, you want to talk more, you want to share more, you want to be more open because of this gift. It's really transforming your state of being. You're becoming more optimistic and more satisfied. Miracles are pouring into your life, and I love this for you. Absolute miracles. So much is happening here to the point where you're really becoming so happy, and you're searching for spiritual wealth. You're not interested in wealth because you'll have wealth. You have wealth, and I see your wealth capacity, your money capacity rising. You're able to help others. You're becoming charitable. You're supporting others. You're communicating a lot. There's a lot of communication. It's bringing a lot of healing. But don't stop with your optimism and your support. Keep going. because you're reaching to a level where you're understanding what your life's purpose is. And it isn't just making money. You're surpassing the situation of money. You want to get into more spiritual wealth. You want to get into maybe careers and helping others, supporting others, counseling, guidance. There is a divine path for you, my dear Aries, and you're finding it this year. By this year, even 2027 is here, you are finding it. I guess it comes all from a situation where somebody will need you to help them. And when you're counseling them or helping them, this is healing them. And this is making you really value that lesson, that how this person, because of you, they reach to a level of being able to continue their journey and, change their mood, change their concept, change their perspective. And that is making you so strong. I also feel like money is going to play a big role, showing them, explaining to them, teaching them, and even maybe supporting them financially. There is that. I see that. And communicating well with them. It's bringing a lot of healing. Anything is possible. There's a new beginning that's making everything or anything possible for you. You are feeling so overwhelmed. And I do see that you're overcoming a major tornado. I can see a small, no, maybe it's not major, it's just a storm brewing, and then it's going to be over. It might happen like all of a sudden. It might be unexpected ending of something that was overwhelming you. It might be liberating you. Not might be, it is actually liberating you from something. So it's the end of something, and finally you're going to be free. I do see many of you are dealing with someone that might be Pisces or Cancer. I see both together. Pisces, Cancer, or could be timing. I see between 6 and 9 months from now this is happening. There is a disappointment in a friend or in a lover, but that is changing. You're dealing with family matters, and the environmental changes are affecting you to a better level. You're finally facing the end of a difficult situation. You're finally coming to terms with an understanding that you have a new life, a new future. And you have so many options before you. You want to tread carefully and make the choices. In the process of these choices, my dear Aries, you've got to be realistic. You've got to be patient. And you've got to have faith. Faith you have, patience you don't have. And sometimes you are realistic, but sometimes you're impatient, and patience is needed. A lot of your wishes and dreams are going to come true. You are going to have peace and harmony. You are going to have increase in material wealth, but also spiritual wealth. Many of you are going through spiritual health. There is a spiritual career for many of you. You're starting a new life, a new mission, ending one and starting a new one. A spiritual partnership that is going to be spectacular. This spiritual partnership is going to give you the greatest victory. Together, united with someone, you're having a great victory. Success is expanding your life on high levels. There's a lot of grace. You are in so much grace. You are in so much gratitude. And through this, you're climbing the ladder. You're going upward trend. You're doing well. Some of you are starting your own business and happy, buying your own matters like tools and things for your business. Very happy, living well, doing well. I do see outdoor business, something to do with gardening. Some of you are sort of even thinking going back to something you used to love doing, and now you've got that ability because you got the money. You don't have to work a particular job that you're doing. You can do something that you've always wanted. There are promotions, there are connections, and there is more work coming, and you are living well. I can see all that with everything that I see here. And now I'm seeing that many of you are dealing with someone of air energy. This air energy, the strongest one here I see for the majority of you is Aquarius. I see strong Aquarius. I see also there is Libra, Taurus. There's also Virgo, Gemini. So air with earth, which is okay, but maybe this is what something like earth energy goes beautiful with you. It could be a twin flame you might be dealing with, but many of you are dealing, the majority are dealing with a high number of Aquarius. Aries and Aquarius do go well together as long as there's earth there, and that is a possibility because I do see Virgo, Gemini, and I do see Libra, Taurus there. So there's earth. But then, going back and looking at the earth energy, earth and water is your soulmate, remember. I see earth, Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus, Libra are very high in number. Taurus, Libra is the strongest, and then Virgo, Gemini, the second, and then comes Aquarius, and then comes Capricorn. But the majority of you are dealing with Virgo, Gemini, and with Taurus, Libra are the highest level. That's the earth and air. Coming to fire energy, I do see very, very strong Aries. Many Aries are dealing with Aries. And then I see also a high level of Leo. And then there is Sagittarius. Also, they're very strong. So fire energy, like yourself, many Aries, fire energy, do get attracted to fire. But you need to know, you can burn each other out if there's no water. And if you don't have earth, either of you have earth to have the stability, long-term stability. So whether it's business, love, whatever it may be. Water energies in your life are Pisces. I saw Pisces before. I'm seeing Pisces again. I saw Cancer before. There's 4 Cancer, 3 Pisces. So Cancer and Pisces are very strong. Cancer leading the way. Second comes Pisces, then third comes Scorpio in the water energies. Remember, I saw Pisces, Cancer before. Now I'm seeing 4 Cancer and 3 Pisces. And there is 3 Scorpio. So very strong, Pisces and Cancer. Cancer being number 1, Pisces second, and Scorpio 3. This is the higher the number, the majority of you are dealing with this. Now, as for the Chinese years, I'll go through them very quickly. Many of you, my dear Aries, are dealing with the Chinese year of the dog. Dealing with the Chinese year of the dog, dealing with the Chinese year of the tiger. There's the pig, the horse, the monkey, and the goat. The rat here very strong. Then comes second, that was for the majority of you. The second comes buffalo, ox, the rabbit, and the rooster. Okay, that's that one. Now, I'm going to move on now to what came for you. I'll just have a sip of water and I'll be able to start delivering this to you in a second, just so I can have enough, replenish the throat chakra. And that's it. I'm ready to go. Okay. Let's go through everything that came to you. It says, dealing with duality and opposition. Remember, oh my God, at the beginning of the reading, remember I saw that you were dealing with some sort of duality, some sort of opposition. There is someone challenging you. There could be a situation where you're stuck in between. It says silence will lead you to inner peace. You need silence in your life and self-creation. So you need to spend time out just silencing your mind to get a lot of answers and a lot of peace. Very interesting situation is going to take place. Something about December. Now, December could be actually December 2026, but December can also be people born in December who are Sagittarians and Capricorn. Oh, sorry, it's Capricorn and yes, Sagittarius and Capricorn. I'm right. There's something about rings, which means we saw a broken ring here, and now I'm seeing a full ring here, which is wonderful. There's going to be a deal made, an agreement, a promise, an intention, a connection. Many of you could be connecting with someone because I saw that on a high level. Something about children, kids. Maybe meeting someone with children. Maybe you have children too. And something about doing something with children. Something about anytime. Being available anytime. Doing something anytime. Something about the rain. Maybe meeting someone with kids and you're meeting them while it's raining. There could be rain. Happiness is there, 100%. Happiness. Wow, I love that for you. The next one is all the letters. Now I'm going to give you the initials of people that you're dealing with on a high level, or the majority of you are dealing with these. The more, the higher the number of that initial, that means the majority of you are dealing with those people with those initials. So I was given 3 times the letter M for money, Mexico. 3 times the letter J for Japan. 3 times the letter W for willow. 3 times the letter G for Georgia or grass. 4 times the letter Y for yes. Twice the letter U for umbrella. Twice the letter I for I am. Twice the letter H for horse or honey. Twice the letter C for Canada or cat. Charlie, twice the letter A for Antarctica, and twice the letter K for kilogram, again twice the time letter F for France. Then the rest of the other ones are just one of each. S for sweet and O for ox or other, over. Okay, Olympics. Now I was given, oh my God, 3 numbers. Is it 3 numbers? Let me just see. Or is it twice? No, it's 3 numbers. So number 2, Chinese year of the ox and buffalo, which is very strong. I keep seeing ox and buffalo. It is connected to partnerships. It's connected to abundance and many things. A lot happening in partnerships from the time you see this cup up to 2 months and 2 months over. Something about, and connected to people that are born in February, by the way, who are Aquarius and Pisces. Pisces, again, very strong. Aquarius, too, was strong. Okay, the next one is number 6, connected to June. People born in June who are Gemini or Cancer. And it is connected to the Chinese year of the snake. We saw the snake in your reading. And there's the snake again. It is connected to love, healing from love, healing due to love, and spiritual matters taking place from the time you see the cup all the way to June 2026. The next number is number 8. Number 8 is about transcending from where you are to high levels, going up the ladder. It is also about Chinese year of the goat. Some of you are dealing, or you might be born in the Chinese year of the goat. It is also connected to people that are born in August who are Leo, which we had a lot of Leo, and Virgo. Remember Virgo, Gemini. So that's another Virgo, Gemini, very strong. All the way from now to August, there will be a lot of transcending in your life, taking you from levels to levels, higher and higher, ranking up and feeling extraordinary and very happy. Hope you enjoyed this reading, my dear Aries. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And expanding on the star signs and the Chinese years, do give us a bigger perspective if you would do that, if you enjoy doing that when you have time to write something. It's wonderful to see what everybody's going through and what is every sign to every one of you. My dear Aries, I wish you abundance of blessings in everything you do. Namaste.